can't decide if I want to do a voiceover or a chit chat get ready with me. I guess if I film a chit chat get ready with me, I can always insert a voiceover if I end up sounding like an absolute rambling moron. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am cozy in my robe and happy to be back. For those of you who don't know, I have been traveling throughout Asia for work with Rent the musical. It's just called Rent. It's not called Rent the musical. Why did I even say that? Let's start over. I've been traveling with Rent throughout Asia since August? Since the beginning of August, and now we are in November and I haven't made a video in a freaking long time. But I'm happy to be back and I have so many things that I want to do and film for you. So I did this look yesterday and I really liked how it turned out and I was like, this needs to be a video. So we're gonna do a quick little tutorial and let's catch up. I feel like that will be fun. I'm using literally only a few shadows. This is like literally the easiest. I've already done my face. My foundation is from Etude House, which is a brand that I discovered. It's a Korean brand that while I was in Asia was very popular. And I researched one of their foundations that is supposed to be a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it is my new favorite foundation of all time. So I will be making a video about that as well. I also did a full face using a lot of the Sephora products that I'm going to be filming a haul for immediately after this, so check that out. And that video might already be up, actually. Let's get started. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more. 1 second. Never mind, this is about as close as I can get. So hopefully this is like close enough that you can see what I'm doing, and not so close that you're like frightened. I don't know if you can see, but I burned the side of my mouth with a curling iron while I was in China, and it was not my finest hour, so that is healing. But I feel like I've been covering it up fairly well while still like letting it heal, but it was like not the cutest way to come home, let's just say that. So I'm gonna be using mostly Makeup Geek shadows. I used to be at a point where I could like name every single shadow in my, like, this is my go-to palette that I travel with. I can't remember a lot of the colors anymore. But I think the ones we're mainly using are, what is this, peach something? Peach Smoothie, Chickadee, Cocoa Bear, and Magic Act, which is a foiled. And then the brightest pop of color, I believe, is a Morphe single, back when they had like non-named, just numbered singles, and it's in 08. It's just a shiny, very more yellow compared to Magic Act. I'll show you in the pans here. You can see Magic Act and 08 are just two completely different kinds of gold. So you don't really need Magic Act. You really need the more goldy yellow, because I'm really into this yellow thing. I don't know if you guys saw Kylie Jenner's Fanta makeup where it was just that bright neon yellow in her inner corner. I would have never thought to do that and thought that would look good, but I think that looked freaking bomb. I'm already primed and a little bit of setting powder, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more of like just a plain white, which on me is like neutral, but you know, do you, like whatever translucent powder you want to do. I just want to set down a base. The white that I'm using is just the white from Makeup Forever, the Artist Shadows. It was a very interesting time to be away from YouTube. Let's just say that. All of the drama, all of the craziness. I'm using Peach Smoothie, which is this peach, very neutral peach right here, as just a transition to just get stuff down. That's what we'll be using. I've hit pan, but I have another. Don't worry. Yeah, all the stuff going down with the YouTube community and certain influencers who shall not be named. Not because I don't support them or think that they should not be named like Voldemort or something, but just like, I don't want to perpetuate anything. But it was just kind of fascinating to watch. And there was a point where I almost was like wanting to make a video about it, because I think, then this isn't really related to like any scandals or anything, but there's been this like wave of influencers who I used to watch who came from very humble beginnings have now become multimillionaires, and the videos they put out and like all the trips and the house tours and stuff, they've just become so far away from the life that I live. And like I started, and I still am a YouTube watcher, and I just felt like I could not relate to these people, and so I didn't really want to watch their content anymore, even if it wasn't about that, even if it wasn't a makeup tutorial. It just wasn't really my gig, and I couldn't relate. And that the whole point is like to be able to relate to people, because everybody on YouTube is a real person, like, or you would think. And it was slowly starting to go farther and farther away from that. Okay, now that that's down, I'm going to literally take Magic Act, that more gold bar, gold foil from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to just use my finger and pat that all over my lid. It just made it, can you see how like metallic that is? That's like gorge. You definitely need to use your finger for these. It's just, you're gonna save yourself time, trust me. It made me not really care about YouTube anymore. And also I went through a phase, and like I'm kind of still in that phase, but I stopped caring about makeup so much, and I stopped like hoarding so many products. I didn't feel like I identified with like the Instagram makeup look anymore, and I was really just going for like naturally pretty, the same look every day, and that was becoming more and more who I was, which made me want to film makeup videos less and less and less. And so that's why I started to sort of transition my channel into other interests that I had, like fitness and health and keto and all that, because like makeup was like, I just felt I didn't identify at the time. And with all of this stuff coming out, and now I'm going to take that 08, the yellowy gold, and I'm going to focus that in the center, so it's really going to pop. You can see like the difference right there, like that just makes it way more intense. So I'm just going to like kind of create a halo effect. I'm not really trying to focus it too bad, but just trying to really keep it in the center, and then you can kind of bring it over just so that it kind of has this like gradient. But yeah, this whole controversy of like people making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for a video, I was like, well, that's why it's becoming unattainable. So I just kind of like rode that wave and like stepped away for a little bit. But once people started celebrating like these micro influencers like me, and like valuing our point of view and like the simple lifestyle of me just like filming in my bedroom right now when I find a spare moment. I want to have a better schedule, but with touring it's just impossible, you guys. Like I always go in with the best of intentions of maintaining my channel, and sometimes it's just way harder than I think. So this is where we're at right now. Fairly simple. Now I'm going to take a more concentrated, like, this is the Morphe M433, you know, one of those, or the MAC 217, like that kind of shader brush where it's like tapered. And I'm going to focus that into Chickadee, which is that orange kind of pumpkin color right here. And then I'm going to put this in my crease and just kind of blend my peach smoothie into these golds and then create this orange. So, and you can just see already that's making it way more pumpkin-y, fall-y. Once that started happening, I kind of felt like, oh, now I feel like I can create again. And I felt like a lot of those people kind of took a step back from like, look at my lavish lifestyle, and became a little bit more relatable, or tried to be at least, and I appreciate that. I don't begrudge anyone having lots of money, and I wish I could be in their position. Like, I'm not begrudging them of that at all, but it was just kind of like, I don't know how else to say it, but then it was just kind of hard to watch over and over and over again. And it's just like, look at my amazing life, and like Instagram like started turning me off, and there's just, it's so hard to not compare yourself to these people when it's like, this is all curated content. And I'm just at a place now where I feel like I can create and I feel good enough, and if, you know, 100 people watch it versus 1,000,000 people watching it, I don't really care. I'm doing it for me, and I have so much going on in my career right now that I don't feel a need to be validated by this. This is just going to be something that I do for my own enjoyment, which I hopefully will help me make better content for you, and I've just been more inspired lately because of that, and I haven't felt the pressure of like, oh, I need to make a video, because it starts to kind of get like that. All right, so this is where we're at right now. I've been putting a little bit of this underneath my lash line if you haven't noticed. Keep that brush handy because whatever we're gonna have left over, we're gonna use in a second. So now I'm gonna take Cocoa Bear, which is this reddish brown right here, and I'm gonna focus that in the outer V. This is a very pigmented, kind of dusty formula. It kicks up a lot because it is very pigmented and it's soft pressed so that it's very easily blendable, but you do want to. Okay, so my card just became full, so I don't know where it cut off. So just in case, I'm gonna tell you we're going to be using Cocoa Bear. Right here, it's like a reddish brown shade. Right here. And we're going to be focusing that in the outer V. That is not what I need. Okay. So yeah, so hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more from me. I have a lot of videos planned for November and December because I have all of November off from rent, which is very exciting to have a whole month off. My boyfriend Nick, unfortunately, is leaving next week. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, I'm gonna miss him, but he's leaving for his own job, which is an amazing job. But I'm gonna be bored, so I'm gonna need things to do and fill my time with, and you know, this is the perfect thing. And I'll be so inspired. We have a lot of things, Sephora sale, etc. Alright, so I'm just deepening this up. This isn't going to be our deepest shade, but you can just tell it's creating this kind of gradient of this highlight is popping. This gradient effect. You might want to like have to build this up, and you can leave it like this if you want it to be more daytime, but I want to deepen it up a little bit more. And you can also like bring it onto a little bit of that magic act. And then underneath on the lower lash. Do you guys ever get so much skincare all at once? Like, I got a bunch of stuff from Sephora and I wanted to literally try it out all at once, and I'm like, slow your roll. If you try out everything at once, you're not gonna know what's working and what's not, and then it's just gonna end up being a waste. I want to take, is it Americano? No, or is it like cherry cola? I think it's cherry cola. Oh, it's bitten. Go figure. So now I'm taking Bitten, which is just like a burgundy right here. It's like a red brown. I'm going to intensify that again. If you want to skip this step, you can go straight to the black that we're going to add, but I'm focusing this even more on the outermost corner. Don't worry about blending too crazily right now. It's going to be fine. This is just going to be like those gold to orange to reds, like just the fall leaf colors. Okay, and now we're going to take our old brush, no additional product that had the chickadee on it, and we're just going to blend everything out. Don't over blend because you don't want to like eliminate the work that you did. So this is what we have so far. I think it looks pretty baller, and it's like not hard at all. So I'm gonna add just a touch of black, just a touch of black. You could totally leave it like this and have it be awesome. This is really making my green eyes pop, so if you have green eyes, this is a good look for you. But I'm gonna take this a little bit farther and add black. Any black will do. I'm using the Makeup Geek black, I forget what it's called. I could check, but I'm lazy, and I'm literally putting this as far in the outer corner and below in the lower lash line corner as I can. This is very pigmented black, so you just want to be careful because you could like really take it too far with the black, and all of a sudden it'll look become something you don't want it to be. So this just, you can see after I blend out, this just intensifies it a little bit more, makes it a little bit more dramatic. Especially if you're using it for an evening look, this would be great for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll call this a Thanksgiving tutorial. But I don't want it to be like just Thanksgiving. Okay, see? This looks freaking bomb! Oh, wait. The finishing touch. We're gonna take the Magic Act, the lighter gold, mix it with the more gold bar gold, and we're gonna put that on the lower lash line on the inner part. And that's just gonna set the whole thing off and blend it in. Try and have more Magic Act because I just feel like the foil is a little bit more flattering than the yellow, but what the hell do I know? Do whatever you want. I'm just gonna re-intensify the Magic Act in the inner corner on the top lid so that it goes really from like dark to red to orange to like bright yellow gold, which is really more orangey, to like a warmer champagne gold, and then that's gonna be mostly in the center. And then if you want to pop, I'm gonna put a little bit of like a shimmery champagne just on the inside, so it's really gradient. Optional, of course, optional. This is, gosh, I used to know all these names by heart. I want to say Shimma Shimma from Make a Peek. And there we have it. Now I just gotta get some mascara on. If you want to wear lashes, feel free to put lashes on. I'll see how I feel after I get my mascara on. We'll be right back. I was gonna put on some lashes because I felt like that was, you know, let's put in the extra effort. Even though I have pretty substantial lashes and I think that the look is fine without. I also put on Americano from Ofra, but I couldn't find my lash glue. I'm out of lash glue, so lashes are not happening. But I did find my Urban Cowboy Heavy Metal Gold Glitter liner from Urban Decay, which I think could take this over the top. So I'm going to do a little bit of that on the inner corners. I could regret this, but I probably won't because it's bomb. Just a little something something. Can you even see it? I mean, you can for sure. These and the Stila glitters that are like brush on are game changers. Truly. Yeah, I'm pleased. I am freaking pleased. Very happy about that. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. Like I said, Americano on the lips. I hope that this is like bomb enough for y'all, because it's pretty bomb for me. And it didn't take very much time. Like, we chit-chatted, and this isn't going to be more than like 20 minutes, I hope, after editing. Let me get some like clothes on and do that, like, you know, YouTube-y, like slow-mo look at my makeup thing. I'll be right back. So I was like always wondering why any video that I filmed with this lens was kind of bluish, and I couldn't, like, I had to either edit it later or like I would just leave it and it would have this sort of like cool tone look to it. There was blue protective layer plastic thing on the back of my lens, and I just literally never saw it until now. That's embarrassing. So now this should look a lot better. So I'm gonna take some photos and yeah. Alright guys, that does it for this fall makeup tutorial slash chit chat get ready with me. That was fun talking to you guys. I hope you feel all caught up. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this was easy enough. And yeah, I'll see you back on my channel. You know I'll be here because I got nothing better to do than this. Hopefully you enjoyed this chit chat with me. Wow. Tutorial. Oh, I'm the worst. Do you guys ever watch Parks and Rec? John Ralphio. She's the worst. That's me. He's talking about me. Okay, bye. hopefully you enjoyed this chit chat, get ready with me little tutorial. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, subscribe if you haven't already. My Instagram will be right here. And yeah, I'll see you next time.